I seriously think that if you were to ask the average NBA media person or casual NBA fan who the best player on the Charlotte Hornets is, they would tell you that it is Lamelo Ball. And that is because the NBA media, and specifically places like Bleacher Report and House of Highlights, absolutely freaking love LaMelo Ball. And I get it. The dude's cool, alright, he's a flashy player, he's currently the leader for Rookie of the Year, and unless something crazy happens, he's definitely going to win the award. But LaMelo is not the best player on the Hornets. In fact, he is not even the second best player on the Hornets, because Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier are two of the most underrated players in the NBA right now. Both of these guys are playing at a borderline all-star level, and even though I wouldn't say that either of them were snubs by any means from this year's All-Star game, they both deservedly got, or I should say should have, deservedly gotten a few votes this year because they have been really dang good. And so have most of the other players on the Charlotte Hornets. But the only people you will ever hear the NBA media tell you about is LaMelo Ball, and some more LaMelo Ball. Because it doesn't matter what the heck anybody else does, LaMelo Ball had one flashy pass tonight, so that's all the heck we're going to hear about. Look, this isn't a LaMelo Ball rant video. I'm a big fan of watching him, even if I don't really care about him whatsoever, like in the NBA. Like, he's going to be a star one day, but right now, like, he's not doing anything special, and his team's not anything special. But his team is still like the best they've been since Chris Paul was there, and it just kind of annoys me how underrated they are, so I want to talk about them today. Alright, the Charlotte Hornets are currently in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. They are the 8th seed. Now, I don't expect them to keep this 8th seed for the entire season, because the only team ahead of them I could see them passing is the Knicks, and they are currently one game ahead of the Pacers, who I 100% expect to pass them by the time the playoffs roll around. But they're definitely a lock for the play-in games this season at this point. Like, no questions asked. The Hornets are definitely going to be in there because they have been pretty solid. Nothing crazy, alright? 16th offense, 22nd defense. Nothing crazy here, but not terrible either. They could have been a lot worse this season. People have been mocking Michael Jordan as an owner for a long time, myself included, because he's made a lot of really stupid decisions. And a lot of people thought he paid Terry Rozier too much, and then he paid too much for Gordon Hayward, and LaMelo Ball might be a bust. It's looking like all those things are very much false, because LaMelo Ball, and look, let me get LaMelo out of the way, and then I swear to God, I'm barely going to mention him again for the rest of this video, alright? LaMelo Ball is putting up 16, 6, and 6 on 45% from the field, 37% from 3, 81% from the free throw line. Those are really good numbers. They are absolutely Rookie of the Year numbers, and it's why he's going to win the award. The dude has been great. However, he is not the best player on this team. The best player on this team is Gordon Hayward, who is putting up 22, 4, and 5 on 49% from the field and 42% from 3, 5 attempts a game. Gordon Hayward is having a fantastic season this year. This is arguably the best season of his career, certainly his best season since coming to the Eastern Conference. After getting, did he get traded from the Jazz or did he just leave the Jazz? I honestly don't know. I think he just left the Jazz. Since leaving the Utah Jazz, alright? Gordon Hayward has been absolutely balling this year. I'm happy for this, alright? Gordon Hayward seems like a decent dude, and for the last several years, even though he was in the Celtics, and screw the Celtics is my general opinion, I'm a Sixers fan, alright? Get over it. Gordon Hayward has been like the most injury-prone player in the NBA for the last couple seasons. Like, the man makes Joel Embiid look like the peak of health. Seriously, the dude broke his foot on like the first frickin' game as a Celtic, and then he comes back and he hurts a different ankle or something, and then he like breaks a finger or some crap. The dude just, he can't get a break. He cannot get a break, and it's not like it's almost unfair to call him injury prone, even though he definitely is, because they're not like, it's not like Embiid where he constantly has leg issues or back issues or something like that, you know? He's just having these random crazy injuries that are just bad luck. And the man could not get a break. But now that he's on the Hornets, he finally, knock on wood, seems to be healthy again, praying that he stays that way, and he's putting up fantastic numbers leading this team. And just behind Gordon Hayward, his co-star, is the best guard on the team, Terry Rozier. Look, when he was on the Celtics, Terry was a joke, okay? Scary Terry. It was stupid. It was a joke. It was a bum, alright? Nobody cares about Terry Rozier. Everyone thought, I almost said myself included, thought Terry Rozier was an overpay going to the Hornets, alright? Did not think this dude deserved the money he got. Michael Jordan is really saving his legacy as a general manager or an owner, though, right now, because Terry Rozier is putting up 24-3 on 49% from the field and 44% from three. That is 44% from three on 7.5 three-pointers a game. That's almost like Steph Curry level three-point shooting right there. That is insanity. Terry Rozier has been balling the frick out. Also more than one steal a game. That's crazy. Terry Rozier has been killing it on this team. He is part of the reason that Lamelo is not getting as many minutes as he probably should be, although Lamelo does need to be the permanent full-time starter at like shooting guard or point guard, whichever the two. Move Terry Rozier to the other one, because unfortunately there is one guy on this team who has not been living up to expectations. We'll get to him in a minute. There are some other solid players on this team. Alright, PJ Washington, 22 years old. He's putting up 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists this year on 45% from the field, 38% from 3. Very underrated young player. Dude's solid. I don't watch much of the Hornets, but the dude's just solid. Mikal Bridges is not the future all-star that many people were saying he was as a rookie. Alright, those people were just dumb, but he is a good player. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal and a block. He dunks, he jumps out of the gym, he has a crazy like highlight dunk every other night. 49% from the field, 38% from 3. Very good efficiency numbers, very good numbers all around. Cody Zeller's actually been solid for this team, and Malik Monk, now that he's finally getting minutes, I don't know why they weren't playing him to start the season, but Malik Monk, had he on there, sorry. Malik Monk has been a beast off the bench. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Those ones aren't crazy, but 13 points on 47% from the field, 44% from 3. I don't know why Malik Monk wasn't playing more to start the season, but the dude has been killing it, alright? Absolutely killing it. Malik Monk is a beast. All of these guys, along with LaMelo Ball, make this a very respectable Hornets team, and they're not there yet, because they are very young. Terry Rozier is only 27. He's probably the oldest member of what I would call their main core. And then you got Devontae Graham, PJ Washington, LaMelo, Miles Bridges, Malik Monk. Everybody else in there, besides Graham and Rozier, are 22 or younger. Okay? LaMelo's only 19 and he's a future star. This team is looking weirdly really good for the future. There is, however, one problem with this season and the general future of this team. That's Devontae Graham. I don't know what happened to Devontae Graham this year, but the man fell off a cliff. He's still putting up 14 points and 6 assists, which are very nice numbers, but he's shooting 35% from the field. What the heck, Devontae Graham? 35%? You could put me in the NBA and I'd shoot almost that well. Seriously, the dude's making about 1/3 of his shots. That is terrible. Even for a young guard, you can't shoot 35% from the field in the modern NBA. No way whatsoever. Terrible numbers. Terrible shooting numbers right there. He needs to get it together if he wants to place not only on this team, but in the NBA in general. Now, at the start of the season, I, and many other people, thought that maybe Graham should be traded to let LaMelo start in his place, and now I'm not sure it's going to happen because he's fallen off so much. I don't know if anybody wants him. I don't know what the deal with Devontae Graham is. I thought he was going to be a very good player. He looked really good last year, and then this year he has just been cheeks. So I really don't know what's going to happen with him, but I hope he does get it together because I liked watching him when he was playing well. He just hasn't been doing that this season. So yeah, that is the Charlotte Hornets. Outside of Devontae Graham, they've got a whole bunch of young talent playing very well, and even though they're clearly not there yet, alright, they've got a long ways to go, this team's got a real bright future, and I just gotta tip the hat to Michael Jordan. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on this video. I really appreciate it. Put a lot of time into these. Okay, not like a lot of time, but like I put a decent amount of time considering the free time I have between college and work, alright? Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day.